What's going on, boys? It's your boy Token. Come back to you guys with a video about 2K20. The concept of this video is I'm going to show you guys exactly what Mike Wang is showing you. All aside from the trailers, the spoilers, the leaks, all on YouTube, I want to take you guys inside the community, inside the Twitter community of 2K. I want to show you guys exactly what Mike Wang is doing, what he's showing us. He's been very active the last probably 2 weeks, answering questions and doing a really good job of explaining what we're supposed to be expecting. He's been doing a lot of talking about Pro-Am, which is exciting to me as someone that plays Pro-Am avidly. So I'm going to bring it to you guys here in case you guys have not been in touch with Mike Wang. So the first thing I want to bring to your attention is it says I'm working on making the shot meter off option to a pro gamer setting. High risk, high reward. If you can hit the excellent window, huge shot percentage boost. But if you're a couple frames off, you'll most likely miss. Something that's kept going around is everyone on the court's going to be able to see your shot timing. But if you turn your meter off, you're the only one that's going to be able to, your team and you are the only ones that are going to be able to see your meter. However, if you green, everyone's going to see it. I think what he's saying here is if you guys remove your shot meter and just work on timing, like if you know the shot already and just without the meter, it's going to have a boost to your percentage if you time it well. But if you time it poorly, it's not going to go in. He asked last night what should be the threshold for makes on contested shots, open shots, smothered shots, and so then he told us exactly what it was in 2K19. I mean, what he's saying is in 2K19, open wide open 0% covered. Open was less than 20%, lightly between 20-65, heavily between 65 and 90. Smothered was 90, over than 90% covered. So the question that he asked yesterday, basically on a scale of 1 to 100, 0 being no defense, 100 being completely smothered, at what point should green laces be locked out? And something that I believe should be the case is it should be percentages again. I think that if you're 70%, 60% covered, it should be, the green window should still be in effect, but going down that way. Something he also mentioned here is a quick note about shot timing in NBA 2K20. Penalties for poor timing get stricter the further you are from the hoop. So we can half bar or no bar layups and they're going to drop for the most part. But what he's saying is, say you half bar a shot from the 3-point line, it's most definitely not going to go in. But if you time it well on a full bar or a green, it has a higher probability of going in than if you do, less than a full or an excellent bar. It's saying layup timing is on the game, but poor timing on close does not hurt you too bad. But timing on threes will lead to a lot of bricking. So you see a lot of long arms, a lot of gummies, a lot of stuff like that are not going to be falling like they do this year. So I think that's going to be an excellent feature. They're adding to introduce kind of a skill gap to where if you don't release your shot well, if you don't know your shot, you're not going to make your shot. You're not going to be bailed out by your overall rating. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is pick and roll maestro for your point guards. Pick and roll maestro is completely taken out of the concept. It says replaced by needle threader, which does a similar thing but extends to other pass situations, not just PNR. So I think that's going to be super cool because, point guards will be able to see a slip and dot the corner a lot easier because they're able to thread the needle. Earlier on, he also said that, I guess Keena said that I'll leave his notes in the description as well. I'll put the link to his notes. He played the game early and he gave us some notes about what to expect. Anyway, back to the point at hand. You're going to be able to thread because what it said was you have to be in the lanes, like legit facing the ball and getting the lanes. I think another zone is going to be back to being the meta again, like it was this year. So that's going to be another thing to look forward to. All right, so here's something that else I wanted to bring to your attention. Thaddeus asked, are we going to get save ball animation on the sidelines where we can actually save the ball, not just dive for it? So in 2K18, when you dove for the ball, you would never get it. 2K19, you dive for the ball, you can get it, but you're probably going to roll out of bounds. So what he's saying here is, are we going to have animations to where we can get to the sideline, save the ball without stepping out of bounds? Mike Wang said, yeah, we also added the ability to pass out mid-dive, so you don't have to wait until you get all the way to the seated position like before, which I think is going to be super cool. So you're diving for the ball, and instead of waiting till you roll all the way over to your back, you can pass the ball out, which I think is going to be an absolutely fantastic animation that they've introduced. Moving forward, I'm only touching on the big things that in my opinion. So if you guys do want to go back and look through all of his mentions and all of his replies, I'm going to leave his link in the description below as well, in addition to Keena's. Shot meter is changeable again. You can choose whether it's at your hands, at your feet, or off. The meter fills all the way from the left to the right, exactly like a 2K17. Remember 2K17 meter? At your feet, you'd shoot it and it'd go like that. It wasn't too... I prefer that much more than this feet, so I'll probably use the feet again because I loved that meter in 2K17. He said our green release animations only seen by the player or by everyone. He said everyone, no more lying about fake greens. And here's something I wanted that's really cool in my opinion. Anton said we should make it to where everyone can see everyone's shot meter. I disagree with that. I think it should be everyone can see when you green. Like, I don't understand why both teams need to see your meter, but I like the fact that they can see your greens. For sure. So that's how it's currently set up in 2K20. You see exactly what the shooter sees in online matches, shot meter, preferences, green effect, etc. So basically what he's saying is they see your green lights, they see your half bars, see your full bars, they see your hot zone, they see your cold zone. So I think that's something that's super cool, but I don't want the other team to know when I make a shot or when I miss a shot. Like, I don't see the point in that necessarily, but we're going to see how that looks in 2K20. I'm sure it's going to be nicer than what we have now, because I like people being able to see when we green. That way we can adjust accordingly. Just a few more things I want to get into. For point guards, this is something else. Some of my blow by animations. They have added a quick first step badge, which I think is going to be super imperative to point guards and slashers and whatnot, coming ISOing out the corner. Something for point guards is Solitude asks, how will stamina affect playmakers issue? I understand some players just spam one move, but the advanced skill dribblers cannot show off their moves because the stamina bar is blinking over after 3 moves, which I've heard is a complaint, so it must be true. Mike Wing introduces a new badge saying handles for days, allows you to pull off a lot more dribble move combos before getting fatigued. And he says your ability to chain together combos moves slows down as your energy drops. When it drops too slow, you may start to fumble the ball. So that's how it was when centers or slashers or sharps would start dribbling or attempting to dribble, they'd fumble the ball. So now what he's saying is point guards will also fumble the ball once they lose energy, which with that badge, I expect that to be a lot less than it was this year. One last thing I want to bring to your attention about 2K20 and what Mike Wang's talking about. Again, I've not touched on everything here, so I'm going to put Mike Wang's link in the description below. So please go and check that out as well, as in case I missed anything that you guys are interested in. Also, I'm going to put in Keena's link as well. So you're going to be able to see what he saw when he played the game firsthand. He's an NBA 2K League player for the Warriors Gaming. Last thing, Hollywood Rage says bump steals be nerfed in 2K20. 2K19 there were a few animations that were guaranteed steals 90% of the time, no matter if you had takeover or not. So will the bump steals be nerfed? Basically what he's saying is lockdowns after post dribble glitch. So like dribble glitch is out, you can only reach in certain animations. And every time you reach those animations, it's usually a poke ball, for the most part. Anyways, you spend a lot of time stopping bump steals by reworking the steal system and improving dribbler-defender interactions. Feels much better to me. So I think that lockdowns are going to be different this year, but they're also still going to have their place in the court. So like in 2K17, they were in the meta. 2K18, they really weren't in the meta other than on the 2's court. 2K19, they were most definitely in the meta, at least one on the court at all times, including a rim protector. Sometimes 2 locks on a rim. If you guys have any other questions that I can answer, please go ahead and DM me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter also in the description below. And also, or just comment below. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. It has been a joy doing videos for you guys. Can't wait to get back into this starting in 2K20. But anyways, I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.